Brother, did I ever show you limitless brain? It improves cognitive function, memory, and focus. Watch this. Oh, yeah, brother. Ooh. Limitless brain! Brother, help me get on the string! Damn it. Oh.
Female kangaroos have 3 vaginas.
Dang, man, I'm excited.
I was hoping you'd rub off on me.
I had to go just change my undies just now because I had a little pee-pee in there.
Mine couldn't get signed. Gonna go streaking by the bay. Load up your guns, shoot 'em for fun. Driving in jacked up Chevrolets. Furlong, snocks bongs. And I never won a thong before. Yeah, right. But now it's time to kick some ass alive. Nervous breakdowns all over town. So ruthless. If you're a pro, give us a call. Stop off the Straits.
Brother!
Ooh.
Yo, brother!
What's up,
What's
man?
going on, dude? Sideshow Nate and Dan Strait are in the house, everybody.
What's
Hello,
up, man?
How are you doing? Welcome to the show, everybody. Say hi, Dan. Say hi.
Hi.
You got
Hi.
your camera right
How's
there,
it
buddy.
going?
Yes, and here I am as well, Sideshow Nate and Dan Strait. Another episode of the South of the Straits show. We are on 145 episodes, Dan. Can you believe that?
I was just seeing that. That's awesome, man.
145 episodes. Let's get our old noise machine out here and all loaded up. Hold on, I gotta push the right button, right?
Are you gonna do it?
There it
is.
is.
Noise
Yes,
machine.
yes. Ta-da!
We got it.
Yeah, it's real. Cool. It's happening, man. Northern Michigan music is being heard. It is broadcast all over the world, and people are starting to really love it. We just got. Oh, Dan, did you tell me what happened when we were off the air before everything started? Did you hear what happened?
What happened?
We got our 200th
subscriber,
dude. Oh my God.
That's right.
That's the best. Holy shit. Well,
200 subscribers.
I'm a happy son of a bitch now. You know that? I mean,
That's pretty awesome.
I was kind of bumming now, but now we're at 200 subscribers, folks.
I mean,
and
it just keeps going up and up and up. It's getting awesome.
It's getting better and better day
Pretty
by
soon
day.
It's going to be 1 million.
It's going to be 1 million.
We're there.
It's going
We're
to be
close.
1 million. Yes. B. Davis is tuning in too, dude.
Dude.
Oh my God, that's so nice to hear. You know, I've been needing some B. Davis in my life. But
Get you some limitless brain.
It's been a
B.
while.
Davis.
Yeah. Get your limitless brain going. Did you like that the beginning of our show?
That was awesome, dude. Old Coke Hogan got in here and did a little something for us.
Yeah, Coke Hogan. We got him on demand, everybody. If you ever need Coke Hogan to show up, maybe you need him for a birthday party or something, you know?
Totally.
We could get Coke Hogan in there for you.
Right. You could just dump Coke all over everybody.
Right.
Show up shaking pops and cracking them.
Tonight in the studio, we are supposed to be having these seats right over here filled with Chris Tangden and Dave Weber. Dave Weber and Chris Tangden of Bad Monkey.
Bad Monkey.
Hopefully, we're going to be seeing them tonight. We're expecting them to be showing up. Oh, Jeremy Fall. Jeremy, what's going on, brother?
Dude?
Hey, brother. Yeah, we are. We're hoping that we're going to be having Chris and Dave going to be showing up here. That would be very, very cool because we've been giving away tickets to go and see that final show that's going to be at Streeter's Ground Zero on December 15th. That's next Saturday. That's actually next Saturday. We've already
been giving out a lot of tickets,
dude. We've given away tickets to who all have we given tickets away to? We've got Donita Bannon Stokes. I know that Donita Bannon has got it. She's gotten a pair of tickets. Our buddy Adam, your buddy,
Adam?
Yeah, your buddy Adam, your buddy, yeah, your good
Everyone's
buddy Adam
buddy.
Petrie.
Everybody's good buddies.
Everybody loves Adam. That's right.
It's true.
Adam Petrie got a pair of tickets. Hezekiah Baum, he got a pair of tickets, and there was somebody else that I thought got a pair of tickets too. We're gonna have to go back and look it all up because. But
I think we're going to give some tickets away tonight.
Yes, and we're going to give another way. Give another way.
We're going to give another way to get another way to get the tickets.
Another pair of tickets tonight. So that's cool, man. It's been a long time coming, and it's a bittersweet type of a thing, you know. I mean, to know that Streeters is closing, it
is kind of bittersweet.
It's the
like,
last
no more
show.
down
Yeah, no shows ever after this. It's going to be turning into a fucking church.
No one will ever be drunk in that building again.
I mean, you've been to communion. You've had communion, haven't you? I mean,
I don't know if it's a Catholic church that's going to be happening either.
I don't think it's a Catholic church, no.
But yeah, people do get drunk there. I think. They drink a lot of the wines.
Well, it's the body of Christ, you know. I mean,
Boom.
you tip back some of the body of Christ. You never know or the blood of Christ. Blood of Christ.
There it is. Yeah. The bread's the body.
The bread's the body. That's right.
Hey, come
it's
on,
been
man,
a while.
right.
I got to get back to church. It's been a while there. The Streeters is closing down. It's going to be the last concert ever. And Bad Monkey was the first band to ever play at Streeters.
Ever played.
And they're going to be finishing it out. So I think that's the coolest damn thing in the world.
Yeah, I think it's
along
amazing.
with Evershine and Scarcasm. And we are going to be playing some Scarcasm music tonight as well. Also on the show, Dan, I don't know if you're aware of this guy or not, but this guy is he's an incredible guitarist. Comes out of the Grayling, Michigan area. His name is Jake Allen. Now,
we talked about him.
Yeah. Now, see, we are always featuring rock music on here. We've always got metal and rock or hip hop. Jake Allen's kind of got a completely different style of music that we're going to be playing tonight. Right. That a lot of people might not be used to this types of format, but we play every style of Michigan music possible. We're not limiting ourselves to we pop the limitless brain, right? You know,
we do. We pop it.
Yeah, we're not going to limit ourselves.
Right.
So
limitless music is
limitless
what we're after.
music. That's right.
Limitless Michigan music.
B. Davis wants to know how many limitless brains does he have to take to snort.
How many does he have to snort?
How many does he have to snort for full effect? What?
3.
3. Yes, 3. Exactly.
You can pop
3.
it, snort it. If you want to snort it, hey.
I wouldn't recommend you snort them, though.
I'm not recommending that.
Tony Bruce, you like my eyebrow? It's looking good, isn't it?
Yeah.
We found out after that it all happened that it takes
you never know, man. People could snort
days.
it. It could have a better effect if he snorted.
Don't say that. We're not going to recommend.
I'm not recommending
We're not
that.
recommending.
I think B. Davis can snort anything though, and he'll be fine.
B. Davis probably could snort.
So it's not a recommendation. I'm just saying he's going to do it whether we say don't or not.
Hey, everybody. I want to remind you that it is that segment, that time right now, the Small Town Bitch. Let's get our music. Small Town Bitch music. That's the way that we like to play the Small Town Bitch.
Is this it now? The new music for the Small Town Bitch?
For tonight, yeah. Doesn't this just make you want to bitch?
There it is, guys.
The Small Town Bitch tonight is brought to you by #Supplements. Thank you to the guys at #Supplements for helping us out with this. We couldn't do it without you, man. And I want to remind everybody too that if you happen to want to make your own production or like your own podcast and whatnot, we do have Aberkey Productions as well, who is sitting here.
We're ready to go.
Yep, we're ready to make you a podcast at any moment. You call us, you text us, whatever it is. Send us an email, southofthestraits@gmail.com.
And your podcast can be about anything.
You could be about anything. I mean, you could be a person that wants to just, I don't know.
Talk about birds. Maybe
about
you want
birds.
a bird podcast or a bug podcast.
Yeah.
Or a bud podcast.
Or like
maybe a weed smoking podcast.
Be the perfect fucking thing for B. Davis.
I'm saying there you go. What can you snort podcast?
What can you snort podcast?
You can crush up bugs and birds and snort them.
Yes. If you want to make a podcast,
it's whatever you want, B. You should have a podcast, B. David.
Give us a call, 231-534-4909, and we will bitch right along with you.
We're here. We're ready to bitch.
Yeah, we are ready to bitch. Believe me, I'm ready to fucking bitch, dude.
Are you ready to bitch about something?
Oh, Tony Bruce won tickets because of my eyebrow. That's right.
Okay,
yes, I'm ready to bitch about something.
Give it.
Whew.
Well,
Santa Claus.
Coming to town, buddy.
The son of a bitch is in town.
Is he?
Yeah, and
he started some shit, huh?
Well, apparently it costs like $30 now for a kid to sit down with Santa. Yes.
Santa getting paid, dude.
I went and I took my daughter to go and see Santa Claus, okay? And it was when I was a kid, it was you go to see Santa. You know, your parents aren't spending a buttload of money, maybe $5, $10 or something like that, to sit down and
it's gone
say
to
hi to
30
Santa.
now, huh?
$30 to get a photo with Santa. No. Better than that. Not just $30 to get a photo with Santa, but to even sit on his lap. She didn't even get to sit on his lap. We were just visitors.
You remember that? You remember that claymation? Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah.
Gil Rivers, that was his favorite. He used to talk about it all the time. He had a little song that he would sing that was from there.
Really?
It was from that. He was
that.
like, "If you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you pay. Don't think so. Be prepared to pay."
What was the other one? Something about you bring the children, I'll bring
my fingers.
We'll all get together and have a tickle fight.
Dude, Gil. Gilliam.
Some of the behind-the-scenes footage that we've shot with Gil Rivers that nobody's ever seen.
Oh, there's some stuff. You
guys, know what? That should be something that we include in our Patreon account. You want to see some funny shit from Gil Rivers? Subscribe on our Patreon account. Get onto our tier, and you can get. We got like $5, $10, $20 tiers.
There's ass loads of videos of Joe Gentle and Gil Rivers doing stuff that we have that we've never let out.
Never exposed to the public for
never.
Good fucking reason too.
I would say so, but there's some like really good stuff, man.
Yeah, no, it is. It's funny.
People would die laughing, but see, here's the problem. Like Gil Rivers,
disturbingly funny.
He just isn't, around as much anymore.
I don't know what happened to the poor guy.
I don't want to start introducing the guy. It's really funny. People want to see him more, and he's just gone. Oh, whoa!
Did he get in trouble or anything like that? Like, did somebody?
He went to prison.
Report him?
Well, he killed his buddy, Joe Gentle.
Oh, he took out Joe Gentle. That's right.
He killed him.
Yeah,
and it was an accident. He cracked his back wrong, crushed his spleen.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It got a little bit violent with Joe Gentle.
Well, he was doing a technique that Joe Gentle showed him. He's like, you do this or whatever, and you get your knee in there or whatever. And it went horribly bad. And then Gil Rivers was like, I was just doing what he told me to do, but I didn't expect him to die, But then they're like negligent homicide.
Right,
and then he was gone.
Next thing you know, he's being shipped away like Steve Avery.
We do have some stuff from.
We do have some great stuff from the good old days of Gil Rivers, and maybe we'll expose that.
Like, I wonder what block they have him in. Do they have him in with like the Chomos and stuff? I mean, it's Gil Rivers, dude.
I think that he's probably sitting somewhere like Hannibal Lecter by himself. Would probably be the safest bet for Gil Rivers
because he's going to get hurt by the other inmates.
He could get hurt or he could hurt them. I mean,
well, I don't know. He's going to come in there and be like, "Who wants to have cookies?" And next thing you know, like he's getting tackled.
Check out this brand new sweater that I made for you.
I made you a sweater.
Hi guys.
Right, and it's like, oh man, I wonder what block they put that dude in.
I don't know.
The Chomo block.
Wouldn't even want to know. But yeah, that's what my small town bitch is. My small town bitch is Santa Claus is now profiting off of people like you would not believe. And
how do you expect him to pay for the materials to make all these toys, man?
He's Santa Claus. He doesn't need to pay for the materials. He creates the materials.
He doesn't have materials. There is nothing. He's not real. That's there's no materials to pay for. He's not making toys.
No, you didn't
it's
even
a lie.
say that.
It's a fucking lie.
I didn't hear that. I did not hear that. My daughter's watching. Hi, Zoe. How you doing?
Shut up.
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. She's watching tonight. Oh,
Why is she watching tonight?
You just crushed her dreams.
I'm just kidding. He's real.
She crushed her dreams. Hi, Zoe.
You know what? His cousin is Coke Hogan.
His cousin's Coke Hogan.
Yeah, that's why he likes red so much. He's big into Christmas.
Well, he's been on he's been on with the he's been on the Coca-Cola bottles and stuff. So I'm sure they're buddies.
He's all about Santa. That's actually his cousin.
Yeah.
He's a saint.
You're just saying that just to poke fun at him, right?
No, I'm just saying that because I had to take back what I said about him not being real. He actually is real, and we have a buddy that's connected, a family.
That's right.
To him. So. Zoe, there you go. It was
Yeah.
a joke.
It was just a joke. It
Santa
was all a
Claus
joke.
is coming to town, although he is in town.
listen to
He's
that
going to come,
guy.
through your heater, down your chimney, however he's getting in there.
He's the best at breaking into anybody's house. In
Right?
the world.
I think he can just transport himself there.
Yeah, he's incredible. So yeah, that's my small town bitch. I mean, Santa Claus is costing a little bit too much for me as a person to try to take their kid to go and see him just to, I mean, she just wanted to pass on a message to the guy, I mean, it's kind of
sad.
Kind of
It's kinda
sad
sad.
that Santa Claus is costing $30 now just to sit
$30.
on his lap.
So it was a no.
He said hi. I mean,
But you're like, I'm not shoveling out the $30.
yeah, and it was kind of disheartening because all the other kids, I mean, there's other families that are coming in there and they're shelling out their $30, $50, I mean, wanting to get family fucking portraits with Santa Claus, right? And I'm like, well, we're not paying that. I got a cell phone, I'll take a picture of her with my cell phone. I'll call that good enough, And they're like, well, then she's
That's
just going to be
an additional $10.
Yeah,
to
she's
use
just
your
going to be
cell
a
phone.
visitor then. She's not going to be considered, like seeing Santa. She's just going to be a visitor
in
at that
his
point.
area. She's not going to be on the lap of the Santa.
Right. She's not going to be able to get up on Santa's lap and,
That's bullcrap, man.
I thought it was just heart-wrenching.
$30, dude.
Oh, she's not watching.
ridiculous.
My beautiful woman
Santa is not real.
beautiful
He
woman
is not real.
lady woman friend Jessie, she has said that she's not watching. So okay, you're in the clear on that one, Dan. You're
cleared.
You're all clear.
He is real. What was I thinking of?
But
Of
anyways,
course, Coke
that's my
Hogan's
small
Coke.
town bitch for the evening. Is Santa Claus is costing way too much money nowadays.
That is something to bitch about, man. That's unbelievable.
I couldn't believe it when we got to get some music, don't we? We always have to have some sweet music. Here we go. Santa Claus is costing too much money. Not cool.
Yo, Santa.
Santa.
What you doing,
Got a
Santa?
message for
Charging
you.
money?
Yo, Santa.
Yo, Santa,
Got
what you
a message
doing?
for you.
Charging
yo,
money?
Santa.
Yo,
Got a message for
yo,
you.
yo, Santa. Yo, what the fuck, bitch?
I got a message for you, Santa. Thought you
Gonna-
was real. Then I found out you cost me fucking money, motherfucking what the fuck. We got a
Gonna
call.
split
Hey, hold
ya.
on. We got a call coming in.
Gonna
Hello, you
hit
got it on
ya.
the South of the Straits show with Sideshow Nate and Dan Strait. Who
up, brother?
is this?
Hey, what's happening, man? It's Chris.
Chris. Hey, Chris Gilmer. Or Chris, is this Chris Tangden?
Yes, sir.
One or the other.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Which one? Who am I? Which one am I speaking with?
It's Chris Tangen, man, from Bad Monkey, brother.
Chris Tangden from Bad Monkey. What's going on,
There
brother?
he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Just out here slaving away, man. Sorry to chime in on your small town bitch session, man, but I'm just right in the middle of rehearsals. I know I was supposed to sneak in there tonight, talk to you guys live, man. Time is just not with me here, man, this week. I've just been going crazy, over here.
Gotcha.
Found a little quiet area away from the boys so I could actually give you guys a holler and
Nice.
shoot shit with you for a minute or two. So,
Okay, no.
how's things going over there, man?
That's cool, man. That's cool. You know what? We were going to give away another pair of tickets to see that show that's featuring Bad Monkey, Evershine, and Scarcasm. And what we're going to try to do, I think, tonight is we're asking our viewers, of course, all the people that have subscribed. You got to make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. We're asking all of our viewers to, tell us why you deserve the tickets. We want to find like the biggest damn fan that you guys have out there to go to see this.
Oh, right on.
So I think that's the way that we're going to do it tonight. We've done it a few different ways. I've lost an eyebrow trying to give away these tickets.
I've lost some leg hair.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Dan lost some leg hair on it.
Back of my neck.
Back of his neck. Yeah, it's been. So we've definitely pushed the envelope on giving these tickets away. So tonight we're just going to try to give them away to the biggest fan that you guys have out there. So we have got the phone lines open. We're gonna find them and go about it from there, man.
I know. Well, now I'm pissed that I didn't get in there because I want to see yourself with one eyebrow. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Right there, yeah. You're gonna have to watch back on the video, man, because it's definitely still
It
bald.
doesn't look bad.
It still looks bad.
Right.
But Chris, I wanted to ask you now, with what can we expect on the big show?
Man, it's just gonna be crazy, man. We got selling a ton of tickets to it already, man. It should just be a crazy show, man. You know, we got Evershine opening up, starting at 9:00. Then after that, the boys from Sarcasm go on and they play a set, and then we're gonna hit the stage. We're still kind of talking yet on time as far as when we hit it, but I think it's probably gonna be right around 11 p.m. for us, man. We got a lot of surprises and shit kind of in the works for the show, so
cool.
Yeah, it should be a real cool show, man. It's definitely going to be worth a few bucks that it costs to come in and see 3 great bands, all Northern Michigan bands as well, I might add. Yeah, you know, so we just kind of see the club off, rock and roll style, man, Northern Michigan style. Say goodbye to Doug, say goodbye to the club. And, you know, we're just going to have a lot of musicians in there, man. It should be a pretty good commodity of people, man, hanging out and just having a good time, you know. I mean, that was kind of what was the design behind it. And we've had many, many people over the years asking us to redo this reunion and set this thing back in. And we never really were going to have any intentions of doing it, man, but it was like, you know, we were the first band ever to play in there, and that was 20 years ago, and we thought, well, you know, for 20 years, man, you know, we're going to be the last ones to play there, too, man. So
that's amazing.
Yeah,
you know,
that's cool.
So, yeah, we're starting it, and we're ending it, man, yeah, it should be badass, dude. It should be totally badass. We're looking forward to tearing it up for sure, and I'm looking forward for everybody to see the special guitar player, our special guest guitar player, which nobody knows. I haven't told anybody anything. The only people that know who this guy is are the 3 guys that are playing with him right now. So
nice.
And we're keeping it that way, man. We're keeping it that way. So you want to know who it is? You want to see how badass he is? Come out and see the show, man. That's all I can tell you.
That's right. That's the way that you got to do it. And we're going to be giving away a pair of tickets tonight. So if you guys really, really, really want to go and see who this is your chance to get a free pair of tickets. You're going to be on the SOTS guest list right at the front door. And
yep.
you know, we were going to play some music tonight from Scarcasm. I don't want to hold you up too long because, you know, I mean, you're in rehearsal right now. You got Dave with you right there?
You know, I don't, man. Them guys, I got a couple of the guys actually stepped out and went out to blow a little weed, and I thought I'd come out and crack open a beer here. I'm actually just sitting in my car chatting with you, man, because
gotcha.
like I said, it's kind of noisy in the room right now. So yeah, then everybody's actually already kind of wandered back in. I imagine they're probably fiddling around in there trying to put some things together. So you know,
right.
But yeah, I don't have a ton of time. You know, like I said, I'm myself trying to get this all locked down, and get it ready to show everybody, man. So
okay.
Should be badass. So
all right. Well, hey, man. You know, we're like I said, we're giving away another pair of tickets tonight, and we will get the whole list over to you of all the people that are going. And I wish you guys nothing but the best, man. I hope you guys have the greatest show yet. I mean, for the entire 20 years that Streeters has been around, I hope that this is the biggest one yet. You know, and also, I mean, for 2018, this is pretty much closing out 2018, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, man. It's I don't know, man. You know, we'll just see what comes down the pipe. I've heard a few rumors on some things, and you know, some other places that might be doing some live music, some bigger places. So you know, we'll just see, man. You know, a lot of it's going to kind of take the people in the area to come together and really want something to, you know, to try and make it come about. So we'll just see, man. We'll see how people react, what they do, and you know, if the people want it, you know what I mean, it'll show up. It'll rear its ugly head if they really want it to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just because one venue's closing doesn't mean that the entire Michigan music scene is closing too. It's still gonna fucking happen!
Right, exactly, man. So, yeah, and I'm guessing I'm going to see you at the show, right?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can do, man. I mean, I want to go to it. I haven't been able to go to any real local shows at all. I mean, it's been very hectic for me behind the scenes, which I could discuss with you. You know, I could let you know in a little bit more detail at some other point. But it's you know, it's been tough for me to be able to get out in the music scene. You know, to see a live show.
Well, I look at it this way, man. I expect to see your ass out there. You need to take that lady of yours. I see you got a new lady not too terribly long ago. So I think you need to grab. I think you need to grab her, man, and swing her out to the club. And you guys need to make a date night out of it, man, and just raise some hell.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do my very best, man. I want to get down there. I definitely want to see our the winners for sure too, as well as you guys. But hey, man, I got another call that's coming in right now. I got to let you roll. And let you get back to doing what you're doing, all right?
All right, brother. Take care. And like I said, just inbox me for that list, and I'll make sure everybody gets in there that you gave tickets out to.
Will do, man. All right. Take care, Chris.
All right. Thanks, brother. Rock and roll.
Yep. See you, bye.
Brother.
You know
Dude,
what,
how cool was that? Who was that?
Awesome. That was awesome. Yeah, we had a missed call that came in there. We were trying to talk to them, but they hung up. They just they didn't have any time to wait. So we're gonna call them back, and then you know what we're gonna do after that? We are going to listen to some Scarcasm to get everybody ready to go and see this show for next Saturday. Last show ever at Streeter's Ground Zero.
Dude, it's gonna be
let's call this individual back up. You call me, I'm calling you back. That's just the way it rolls. The way I do my show. Yeah.
Help me, guys! Help me!
Who is that?
Who is it?
I'm on a payphone in hell. You gotta get me out of here.
It's the Weeper.
The Weeper returns. Oh my God.
He's dead. He's dead. He's on the payphone in hell. The demon
You gotta have a seance or something and get me out of here. I jumped off the trillium and now I'm in hell. Kids, don't commit suicide. It sucks in hell. There's demons everywhere. There's some help me, guys.
This is horrible. How do we help you, Weeper? How do we help the Weeper?
I don't know. He's...
Dude.
Okay, Weeper's in hell.
I'm freaking out right now.
I feel bad for him.
He said he was in hell.
He's in hell.
Demons everywhere.
Yeah, demons.
He jumped off the fucking trillium.
What's the fucking
I don't know. He jumped off the fucking trillium, and now he's in fucking hell, dude.
What is a trillium?
How do you make a call from the other side? A payphone in hell? What the fuck?
I think the guy's on drugs. I think that's...
No, he's really dead. I heard the news last week that he died.
Oh, he really did
He's
pass
dead.
away? But we got his mask over here. I mean,
I know he goes maskless, dude. That's just what he wears when he goes in public. He doesn't need it now. He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Well, all right. Well, Weeper, we're gonna get a hold of Bill and Ted and see if they'll get us down there, and we can just get you out of there, man. We can get you out of there in the phone booth, the real phone booth, the Bill and Ted phone booth.
That's probably what we're gonna have to do on that.
I'm gonna have to call them. Man, Wild Stallions, we're calling you guys. We get this done. Maybe we can hear some jams of what you guys get. In the future, you're the best band in the whole world, apparently. So.
Well, we'll try to get in contact with you, Weeper. I don't know how. We'll hold a seance. I know some folks. Actually, you know what? I know a person who is very gifted in the spiritual world who I just started chatting with recently. Really? Who I'm going to possibly be doing a podcast for.
Really, like a spiritual podcast?
Yeah, like a spiritual type of
Zen type of. Or a seance-y.
No, like a Zen type of thing.
Tarot cards or something?
Yeah, kind of like.
Ooh,
I think. I don't know. We still got a lot of stuff that we got to do behind the scenes before we get it rolling.
Well, I bet you that person knows how to contact the Weeper down in the hells.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, that we're gonna have to find a way that we can make a contact.
Dude,
with
Weeper
the other
sounded like he was in major pain, dude.
He always sounds like he's in fucking major pain.
I feel bad for the dude now, man. I mean, he's down there.
Oh man.
He's like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
How did he reach out, man? Like, that's crazy. I feel bad. Totally.
Maybe he was like speaking through someone else, like who Patrick Swayze did in Ghost. Maybe it was something like that.
But it sounded like him. It was him.
Could have been. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
would you weep if you had the Weeper inside of your body trying to scream to get out of hell?
Linda Blair sounded a lot like the devil in The Exorcist. Maybe that's just what happens. Fuck if I know.
All right. Well, hey, if anyone has any, suggestions on how the hell to get the Weeper out of hell.
How the hell do we get the Weeper out of hell?
I bet you if we play some music, it'll help the Weeper. At least he's listening to the show.
You know what? We're gonna play.
They're playing our show in hell. They're like, these guys are coming next. They're like, here, make way for these dudes. Well, you'll see us either way, Weeper. Either we're coming with Bill and Ted, or we're coming on our own, dude.
We'll meet back up there, Weeper. All right, we are going to play some music. Some of the Weeper's favorite music, really.
Okay, good.
By a band who is going to be featured December 15th at Streeter's Ground Zero. This is a song called "Sicker Than You." This is produced by the band Scarcasm. That's the name. Got it.
That was kind of scarcastic. Oh, sorry.
A little bit. Hashtag dad jokes. But we are going to play this song right now, "Sicker Than You" by Scarcasm. And don't forget, at about 7:45, about 15 more minutes, we're going to be calling up Jake Allen from Grayling, Michigan, play a couple of his videos as well, and some music from Ted Bounty and the Bounty Hunters tonight.
Boom!
Boom! But here you go. Here's some music from Scarcasm, "Sicker Than You," from their, I think it was the 2013 or 2014 CD, Revolutionize. You can hear the farts. The farts are prevalent in the background. Ah, there they are. Thank you.
That was it.
I clench my fist, I've heard all I can stand. It's yours to get, take your respect, the line is in the sand. It's meant to mend the slide up and my stand, the only sound. I'll take my place right in your face, it's time to throw it down. Do you want another piece? I don't think you can handle me, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want a piece of this? I don't think you can handle it, I'm just a little sicker than you. Run your mouth, I'll call you out, nowhere to hide. Just when you think that you're the king, it's time to step aside. It took one word to hit the nervous screams within my brain. Can't let it ride, won't let it slide, so smile, here comes the pain. Do you want another piece? I don't think you can handle me, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want a piece of this? I don't think you can handle it, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want another piece? I don't think you can handle me, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want a piece of this? I don't think you can handle it, I'm just a little sicker than you. I don't think you can handle me, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want a piece of this? I don't think you can handle it, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want another piece? I don't think you can handle me, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want a piece of this? I don't think you can handle it, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want another piece? I don't think you can handle me, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want a piece of this? I don't think you can handle it, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want another piece? I don't think you can handle me, I'm just a little sicker than you. Do you want a piece of this? I don't think you can handle it, I'm just a little sicker than you.
Nice. There you go, everybody. There's Scarcasm, sicker than you. I'm just a little sicker than you. I am a little bit sicker than a lot of folks, I do believe.
I think you are.
Yeah.
Come on, get down with the sickness.
Speaking of sick, show me your dick. That is the catchphrase of the day, courtesy of Tony Bruce. Tony Bruce answered that question in our event that we had on Facebook. We had made it a little event thing for Facebook to try to promote it. try to promote this show, try to get people to watch it tonight. I'd like to welcome in everybody who is tuning in now. Do not forget that in about 10 minutes, we're going to be contacting Jake Allen. Jake Allen from Grayling, Michigan. He's like, Dan, I got to tell you, and I was telling you a little bit off the air earlier that this guy is like he's like a August Rush. You ever watch that movie August Rush?
Long time, dude.
Yeah. It was a great movie that I watched years and years ago. That just it blew me away. Like he's like kind of like a guitar prodigy, like the style that he plays and everything and whatnot. He's just
awesome.
He's incredible. I had met Jake Allen actually once. He's like a slap. He slaps the guitar and plays it like it's like almost like a drum or something like that. I mean, he's got it.
That's awesome.
It's cool, dude. I mean, he's just amazing when it comes to the way that he plays guitar. And
it was amazing that last video.
Did you like that last video? Yeah.
Our good buddy Chris Pilley was in the.
That's
in that
right.
Video.
Yes,
they made
Chris
the video
Pilley.
for him because he's like MMA superstar. He was like freaking champion or whatever.
Right.
And that's our friend down at Sax Crew.
Yes, at the Stomachache Crew. Yeah.
And he was on that video. That's crazy,
he
dude.
Was.
The connection, the small world.
It's the whole video kind of was a UFC type of a MMA battling type of a thing. Yeah.
I just watched it. I'm like, even while you were talking, I was still watching it.
Yeah. No, it's a great video, and I hope everybody enjoys the new format that we have going on here. It's kind of like where MTV fell apart and they stopped doing the videos and started just doing like reality fucking TV shows. We're bringing back the MTV world, okay? That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
we're playing.
We're bringing back the music video.
Oh, Jesse's all mad because she didn't win. Oh wait, what was? Let me find one of Jesse's, because Jesse had some great. She had some really good catchphrases too. Let's go. So you know what I'm going to do really quickly? I'm just going to go through everybody's catchphrase real quick.
Do it.
For everybody that participated in the catchphrase. Let me find it here. Let's see here. Going
Fuck Santa Claus.
Fuck Santa Claus.
30 freaking bucks. You're a freaking prick. Frick Christmas. Fuck it.
Here we go. Did you like the sex? Did you like the sex? That's another one of the catchphrases. And Jessie, she was doing a whole bunch. Bitches, snitches, and broken britches get stitches.
Dang.
Yeah, bitches, snitches, and broken britches get stitches.
All three of them.
You can't say sheet. You gotta say manure.
Oh, I like that.
That's another one. Are you saying Pam or Pan? That's
Pan.
Yeah. Adam
like
Petrie
Pan.
said, I can be there for sure. I think he was talking about coming into the show. I'm not sure.
But that wasn't his catchphrase?
Yeah.
He already has one like, I'm excited.
Yeah. But Tony Bruce, he got the most votes. The thing was
okay.
If you had the most reactions, you had the most votes.
And what was his again?
Show me your dick! Yeah, brother.
Dang, Tony, that's man, dude.
Brutal, isn't it?
It's graphic, dude. You want to see a dick?
I guess Tony's looking for penis. Yeah,
I think he's getting a pretty good shot of one right now. The camera's on you, right? Here it is.
Here it is.
Giant dick.
Yeah,
with no eyebrows. With one eyebrow.
One eyebrow.
That's awesome.
But yeah. What else was I going to talk about?
Maybe.
Oh, Adam Petrie. Speaking of Adam Petrie.
Yeah, what's up with Adam?
Well, you know what? He did last night, ODP, Obscurious DM Productions, they had their Christmas lockdown thing, and that's what they do is they become like they get in the Civic Center, the Coliseum out there.
Okay,
in Kalkaska.
In the cask.
Yeah. And they invite a bunch of bands in. There was one band that actually we're going to be featuring next week, Midwest Skies, that was there.
Okay, cool.
But they invite everybody in, and it's like a nice, safe environment. You know, they bring it. It's mainly geared towards teenage kids to keep them off of the streets and whatnot, and bring them in,
cool.
have a nice fun
yeah.
party and all this shit. And
Damien and Mickey.
What?
Damien and Mickey.
Damien and Mickey.
They put that together.
Yep, they put that together for the.
So Adam Petrie's, he was there.
Yeah, he
What
did
happened?
his stand-up routine.
Oh, he did.
He did his stand-up routine.
Finally, huh?
Yes, he did that the other last night, and I guess that I was wanting to watch it. I was sitting there, I was watching intently on the.
What happened?
I did. Well, there wasn't a live video shot for his stand-up routine, so I didn't get to see that.
Adam, we know you had it taped.
Yeah, I would love to see the tape. I'd love to see the whole thing because I think that it would be hilarious. I mean,
dude, he's got to.
He's got to get that to us. I'd like to hear it. I'd like to see it. I wanted to be there for it. But,
is B. Davis still watching?
If B. Davis is still watching, yeah. Well,
I want him to come up with some of that footage with the Coke Hogan drink off with Stone Cold Pepsi Steve. Ice cold Pepsi Steve from Austin.
That's right. Yeah, there was like a whole video that was shot of that and everything.
Yeah, there was like a whole thing. B. Davis had it.
We never got to watch that.
He was like close up, and it was like, dude, it was awesome. I want to see that, man.
Where did it
go? That was like a championship drink off that was taped. It was filmed.
Yeah, it was.
Where's all the film for it? Like,
I don't know.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there to film the thing. Coke Hogan was like, "What the frick? No one filmed it."
There was a friend of mine too, Carrie Westbay. She was there too, and she filmed it.
What?
Yeah, there was a bunch of people that filmed it.
Okay,
I didn't see any of it
now.
anywhere, dude. But yeah. B. Davis, if you have any of that footage, get to us, man.
He's got the Begley footage too.
Yeah. Oh, does he?
He has some.
He's got some. What?
He does have some Begley footage because I remember when Coke Hogan was doing like a little thing with Begley.
Yeah.
He was teaching him how to use the metal detector. It was getting filmed by a few different people. I've got an angle of it, so I've got a little bit of it, but there was another camera that was filming the thing straight on. The angle that I have is like from the side, and they're talking and everything.
We have a lot of behind the scenes footage that we've never let out there. You know, I mean, that people have not seen, and we got to find a way to get that stuff and put it together into something.
I think Coke Hogan might have uploaded the Begley film from his angle.
B. Davis says that he's got it. He just said it right down here, right around here, right over here,
right down there.
I'm trying to be the weatherman.
Right over there.
Over here on the side where the live chat is, we can see down on the bottom over here. B. Davis has said that he has it. But yeah, if you could find that, B. Davis, that'd be great, dude. That'd be super powered. What do you got coming in there?
I don't know. It's.
What is it? Oh, well, answer it.
I'm trying. What's up, buddy?
Does he know that we're doing a show right now?
I don't know, but he's live on the show. What's up, bud? You're live on the show.
All right, well, I can't find the house, so come outside.
What?
Oh, it's our buddy Derek. I'll come out and get you, buddy. Oh, my God, I'm on my way.
Oh, he's here.
All right, I'm going to get him. Bye.
Okay, all right. Well, Dan's going to go get Derek right now. I guess that
keep the show rolling.
Yeah, we'll keep the show going there, Dan. You head on out there and you pick up Derek, and Derek, Oliver Stone is what he likes to go as. He is going to be coming in to hang out with us for a few, I guess. It's always nice when somebody just drops by, completely unexpected. But hey, it's I have no problem with it. We have the seats open here, and we were supposed to chat with Chris and whatnot tonight, Chris Tengden and Dave Weber, but they're still in rehearsal right now, so we're not going to be able to chat with them. So I think what we will do while we are waiting on all of that, we are going to call our next guest, Jake Allen, the great Jake the Great. That's who we're going to call.
Your call cannot be.
No, you got to push more than one number on these things. Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. And hold on, we're making. Oh, we got a couple of them, huh? All right, hold on. Let me. We're making a phone call now to keep everything rolling.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, we're gonna call up Jake.
See, I missed that.
Jake Allen, really quickly. Oh, jeez, what is this? Oh my gosh, look who's in here now.
The petster is here.
Okay, hold on now.
Oh shit, my bad.
Hello.
Hello, is this Jake Allen?
Is this Jake Allen?
Jake Allen, yeah, brother.
What
What's
up,
happening,
dude?
man? Sideshow Nate and Dan Strait are in the house here at the New Leonard Media Studios. Can you hear us?
I can hear you pretty well.
Okay, all right, man. That's good. That's good to know because sometimes our guests can't hear us too well. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing fabulous. Just down here in Grand Rapids. We just got done with a great Christmas show with the Accidentals and Mr. Gander and some other special guests last night. So just kind of coming down off of that high right now. It's great.
Yeah, no, that's I'm sure that is a little bit of a high, dude. I mean, because the Accidentals, that's one of the bands that I've been trying to get in contact with since I started this whole show. I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get them on the show. I want them to come in here. You know, I've gone to I've gone and seen them actually filming their videos, their music videos and stuff, and I've been in their music videos, and I still can't get them on my damn show.
Well, I think they owe you one. You better force them to come on.
I think so, man. So Jake, tell me about this. I just gotta know about your whole life of playing the guitar, because you, I think, are just one of the most incredibly, overlooked guitar players here in Northern Michigan, especially with your style of playing. It's incredible, dude. It's like you play like August Rush.
You know what's funny is that movie came out about 2 months after I started playing that way. As soon as I saw it, I was like, well, that's it for me. The August Rush comparisons from here on out.
And then you cliched him.
And then I cliched him. Oh my gosh. No, I mean, it's you play incredibly. I met you once. You did a Battle of the Acoustics at the Park Shore Resort. I think maybe back in like 2010, is it?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh man, that slipped my mind. That was a while ago. Wow.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen each other.
Yeah. No, I was actually one of the judges for that contest, and I was voting you up left and right every single night. I was giving you 10s.
Don't tell me I lost.
You did, unfortunately. But it was. I don't think that it was a very fair thing when it came down to it. Like the final voting for everything was like by the fans. You know, like all of the judges did the voting, and then the fans started voting, and it was like, I don't know. It was all over the place.
Oh. Yeah, that was my days of just kind of cruising around doing open mics by myself. So I surely did not bring any fans.
Now, how long have you been playing the guitar? I've got to know, because your music, I think your music is incredible, but your guitar playing is it's even better. Like you should be getting, you should be at Carnegie Hall, I think.
Oh man, well thanks. That means a lot. Yeah, I've been playing. I've been focusing on acoustic guitar, like more in the vein of what I've been doing in that style since about 2008. But I've been playing music all my life. I come from a musical family, and it's just kind of been like a second nature type of thing. I've been kind of blessed in that sense. But yeah, the guitar playing has definitely taken it to more of a career, lucrative type of situation that I've been able to really kind of live off of, you know?
Right. So you're making a living out of this now. This is your life. you're a musician.
Full on, yeah.
Full on, man. When you start picking up paychecks from playing a guitar, man, I mean, that's when you know, yeah, this is my job now.
Yeah, I've actually, it's funny. I just read something from this book called "How to Make It in the Music Industry," or what is it? How to Make It in Today's Music Industry. And I read a really compelling quote in there that said, you know, to most people, quote unquote, making it means that you've become a superstar. But in reality, making it only means that you're making a living doing what you love. So,
nice.
Apparently I've made it.
Damn right, man. I mean, hey, if you can go, you're punching in the morning by picking up a guitar. That's making it, if you ask me, dude.
Absolutely.
That's definitely you've gone somewhere that a lot of the other people, a lot of the other aspiring artists out there only wish and only dream they could do someday. I was wondering, I wanted to ask you, like, do you have any advice? What kind of things would you tell somebody who is out there right now in Northern Michigan saying, I want to be the next great thing that everybody is noticing, or at least just, I mean, I want to be getting some money for this, I want to make it somewhere with this gig that I'm doing.
Right.
I would probably tell them to quit doing everything else that they like and just focus on doing that and making that a reality. Because it takes a lot of work, takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of self-discipline. And it's not an understatement to say that being self-employed is definitely one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it's much harder than having a day job and punching in on a clock. It's like you really have to hammer down and have a lot of self-discipline to do this for a living. But it's totally possible if you're willing to do that.
Right. Now, what was it that made you decide in your life that, like, was there like a turning point in your life where you just said, I am going to do exactly just that?
Yeah, actually, if I really think back on it, I think I was about 14 when I decided, like, okay, I have something here that I should actually try to maybe make a career out of. And then, luckily around that time, some characters kind of popped up in my life. I think it was actually my sister's boyfriend at the time. He came and visited from California, where she was living, and they came back, and he was a drummer in the band, the Bloody Hollies, which is a pretty big band over in the UK. But and they just spent all their time touring, and I was just like, wow, this guy's like out on the road, like making money playing music, like traveling to all these cool places, and like I thought that really intrigued me at that time, and I was just like, okay, that's it. That's what I'm going to do. So from that point forward, I pretty much let go of any other idea of what I wanted for a career and just went full throttle into touring and setting up my own shows around the country, and I've been doing it ever since.
And was it difficult to be breaking out of the Grayling area? I mean, it's not like the biggest town in Michigan, I mean, how did you break out of the Grayling area to get into that scene?
Well, I just didn't stay in Grayling, really. I just kind of took off and started playing in bigger cities, and I do some stuff around my hometown. But I typically I look at Grayling and like my area as more of a sanctuary that I kind of come back to and really look at as like a special place where I'm kind of I have time to write, and I'm more in like a thinking mode rather than an execution mode. And then when I'm really out there trying to make things happen, I'm usually in bigger cities, or at least downstate, or just kind of in markets where it's more lucrative and there's more going on. So it just takes moving around and kind of being okay with traveling and stuff like that.
Right, yeah. I mean, and you're not just like you're saying right there. I mean, you're not just a sitting here in Michigan type of a guy. You're playing all over the country right now, aren't you?
Yeah. Actually, I just got back from my first actual trip around the world. I did a literal trip from Michigan to Europe to Asia, and then back around Michigan, and that was probably the most rewarding thing I've done so far. It was kind of a mix between doing shows for Takamine Guitars, which is the guitar company that I've been playing for over a decade, and then some other kind of fire or irons on the fire that I had through all these random kind of connections. So I made a tour out of it, and I spent 2 months cruising around the world, and it's been amazing. And now I'm just getting back into getting acclimated into being back home, and kind of planning my next move as far as shows around the States. I'm going to the NAMM show here next month in Anaheim, California, which is a big gear conference, and this big expo where all these musicians come to showcase for their companies that they're sponsored by. So
that's
kind
super.
of planning out that route right now, and doing some stuff locally, and playing with some friends of mine like the Accidentals here and there.
Yeah.
Grinding it out.
Awesome.
That's cool, man. Now, the next time that people are going to be able to see you in Northern Michigan is in Otsego, at the Otsego Club, right, in Gaylord.
Dude, it's right across from my house.
Yeah.
It's a great room.
It's the 27th of December that I'm doing a special performance there, which I was really surprised to get contacted by them. They've kind of stepped up their roster this year, and they have a lot of really impressive acts playing at the Sitzmark there, one of their rooms, and it was including like Seth Bernard and Distant Stars and Oh Brother Big Sister, and all of these kind of regional acts that are really making a name for themselves. A lot of them are playing the At.we Club, so kind of happy to be in some good company there, and I'll be doing my show there on the 27th of December.
That is so cool, man. 27th of December, everybody. Make sure you mark your calendars down for that one.
2 days after Christmas.
2 days after Christmas. That's right. You're going to see Santa Claus, and then you're going to go and rock some pants off, aren't you?
That's right.
All right, man. Well, you know what? I don't want to take up too much of your time because you are a busy guy, dude. You are moving and you are making things happen out there. And I just want to say from myself, congratulations, Jake, because for a kid. How old are you again? You're not that old.
I am. I actually just turned 30 years old.
30 years old.
That's like dinosaur age in musician world, though.
What do you think Keith Richards is then? I mean, what about Keith Richards? That's.
Oh yeah, that's like ancient artifact. You know, we're talking way up there.
Well, hey man, 30 years old. I mean, you're still rocking it out. You're doing a great job at it, Jake. And I just got to say congratulations on it. And keep pushing forward. We are going to play a couple of your songs tonight. And if you could really quickly give me a description of what this next one that I'm going to play. It's called "If You Fall Apart," and this is off your Deviant. What is it called? The Deviant. The
Deviant Motion.
Deviant Motion. Yep. Deviant Motion. And then you just released that in July. Was it this year?
End of June, I put that record out. Yeah.
End of June. Okay. Yeah. Now, what is this song all about? You know, because I fell in love with this one when I was listening to it, as well as the other one that we're going to play, Scorpio. But what is "If You Fall Apart"? What is that one all about? I'd like to know where you got the inspiration to write this song, and what exactly does it all mean?
Well, that song in particular was kind of my first. Really multifaceted song as far as the perspective I wrote it from. I tried to put myself in the shoes of a woman that I had been seeing for years, and we had broken up, but she still kind of had this lingering. We both kind of had this lingering thing going on, and it was like I wanted to move on and kind of really keep touring and keep pushing with my music, and she was supportive of that, but it was like a bittersweet type of situation. And so I wrote it from the perspective of her to me. And then at the same time, I was in a musical project with my sister, kind of a side project. And she expressed her kind of she wanted to leave. She wanted to go on and do what she was passionate about, which is teaching yoga and these other kind of new age things that she does. So I was really kind of gung-ho about the project we were working on. I was like, no, you can't leave, but I totally understand why you have to. And so I was supportive for her decision. So in a sense, I wrote the song from the perspective of an ex-girlfriend to me and from me to my sister. So it ended up being this kind of double-edged sword, so to speak. And I'm actually, I think it's one of my favorite songs off the record, and it's one of the most pivotal songs that I feel I've written so far for myself personally.
Very cool, man. A guy that likes his music as well as makes great music. You know, I mean, there's no reason to not like it. That's the way that I look at it. All right, well, Jake, thank you so much, man, for taking a few minutes every time. Jake Allen, everybody. Jake Allen from Grayling, Michigan.
I saw him at Root.
I got the glove box.
Ah, you did? Really?
Yes,
okay.
Root Nanny. Jake Allen Band.
Jake Allen Band. Yep, the Jake Allen Band. Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes of your time there, Jake. And tell the Accidentals that I said hello, and I can't wait to get them on my show. If they're, I mean, I know they're just as busy as you are, but tell them I said hi, and we will talk between now and then, Jake.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the call. Good to chat with you guys.
All right, bud. Have a good one.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
You too.
Yep, there you go.
Dude, Jake Allen, there he is.
Jake Allen right
Yeah.
there.
All right,
man.
cool.
That
Finally
NAMM
got to
thing's a
play.
big deal. They invite you to come out to NAMM and show your stuff. That's a
Yes.
big deal.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I mean, that guy.
He's been doing big deal stuff.
Yeah.
Like what? He went on a world tour.
A world tour.
Get out of here, dude.
World tour.
He's been doing
and,
some
I
really
mean,
awesome stuff. And
holy
what about you,
shit.
Derek? Derek's in here tonight.
Hey,
What's
what's
up?
happening?
Yo,
Hey, well,
Oliver
I was-
Stoned.
Oliver Stoned in the house. I got my buddy Rico with me.
What up,
Yeah,
Rico?
see, Rico
What up,
doing
man?
And we
Thanks
heard
for
that
coming.
there's some stuff going on about a concert. Since I was at the first one, I kind
The
of wanted
Bad
to.
Monkey
yeah.
show. And
Bad
that-
Monkey.
That's right. You were at the first concert that they did there.
Absolutely.
That was actually the first concert that was ever done, rock show at
Yeah.
Streeters. You
Yeah.
were there
I was
20
there.
years ago.
Yeah, and a guy that I was a big hero of mine, Eric Little, was on lead guitar. That's why I went. He was my guitar teacher, and he was the best guitar player I've ever seen locally or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you've seen people on stage, but this dude, like from me to you, was the greatest guitar player I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
and
sweet.
so when they were playing Streeters, I had to be there. And that's why I was hoping when you did your interview that Weber was here, because I want to know who's playing lead guitar.
Well, that's a
for
funny,
Bad
funny
Monkey.
question. Actually, if you listen back to the show
Yeah.
while you're on your way over, we had a conversation, and
Yeah.
there's a surprise lead guitarist.
Exactly. I want to know, is it Matt Sharp?
He's not
Is it
saying. If you want to
Jeffrey
know, you
Hudson?
got to get to the show
You gotta
to
go to
find
the
out.
show.
Is it Jeffrey Hudson? Is it Matt Sharp? Is it Adam
Yeah.
Crawford? Which one of these
It's a
awesome
surprise.
It's a
gunslingers
surprise, dude. You
is
gotta,
it going to be? No, I want to know.
You gotta,
Everyone
you gotta
wants
go to
to
the
know.
show.
That's
and
why they're
here's
going.
the thing:
Yeah.
we will tell you coming up after this song from Jake Allen as
Yeah,
to
right.
how
We're gonna
you
tell
can win these tickets.
Awesome.
Okay,
To go
yes.
and see the last show ever by Streeters Ground Zero, featuring Evershine, Bad Monkey, as well as Scarcasm.
Streeters.
But right now, here is Grayling's very own Jake Allen. We just got done chatting with him, and here it is. This is his song, If You Fall Apart. And then after that, we'll probably play Scorpio, too. And you might hear a message from Coke Hogan in between, talking about hashtag supplements.
There's a little piece of knowing in your eye. It calls out to me. It sees beyond the need for the artificial dance we all provide. The roles that we play to communicate. Seems we finally found a place where we could shine. But a disbelief developed in your mind, and you've chosen to trust your reckless wanderlust. But I haven't much to say to you, 'cause you're following your heart. I just hope that I can be there to pick you up if you fall apart. Independence carries you away from all that we've built, but you've pushed away the guilt, and you know I'm gonna love you either way. You'll be in my song to carry me along, but I haven't much to say to you, 'cause you're following your heart. I just hope that I can be there to pick you up if you fall apart. It's a long road that you're traveling.
Gotta look this up. What? Hashtag supplements. It comes in the mail? What's this? Limitless brain. Hashtag supplements. Oh, yeah? Oh, brother. Gotta try this stuff. Frick out of here, dude. Oh, yeah. Improves cognitive function, memory, focus. Oh yeah, brother. Limitless brain!
The letter book from the shelf to see if I could write myself into the arms of grace again. But when we let ourselves become so empty and numb, we're blind to what we used to be. Words spoken turn to dumb silence. Maybe you're better without me. I'll paint your within me, standing at the edge of the mystery. I waited for infinity. An apparition came and said, you already live as though you're dead, and blind to what a life should be. Self-righteous narcissist, go back. Maybe you're better without me. I'll paint your memory over and over until you like the end, and maybe
Nice. There you go. There's the song Scorpio to finish off the little block that we had there of Jake Allen. Jake Allen Music is where you want to go to check out more of his music. We have all the links to those videos as well as where you can listen to his music. You can purchase his albums in the description down below. So make sure you check those out, man. I don't put those there just for shits and giggles, you know? I mean, that's not the way that I work. I'm trying to...
Do you giggle when you shit?
I do giggle a little bit.
Now, we had talked about you shitting your pants once.
Yeah?
Did you giggle about that?
No, I actually, when that happened, I was just like, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's about the size of what would have to happen. It sounds like the guy's got a robot voice or something, or he's like, he's like got one of them tracheotomy, like, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny, man.
But
any phone calls lately? Any telemarketers calling?
No.
Man,
you know what? Actually, you want to hear something fucking funnier and shit?
Yeah, I want to.
Lauren called me back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Lauren called me back the other day, and she was just like, "Hello, this is Lauren from America Online Pharmacy."
Was it a she or he?
It was a woman. Yeah, it was a woman. It was Lauren. She was a female from the Philippines who had called us, and she had called us just before Thanksgiving. So we were gonna order a bunch of boner pills for the old folks home.
Old folks home, right?
And she
called you back.
Yeah, she called back, and it was the funniest thing because she starts talking to me, and she's sitting there telling me, "We have all kinds of medications for you," and I'm like, "Lauren, do you know who you called?" And she's like, "No." And she's like, "Is this John or something like that?" And I'm like, "No, this is the guy that you called the day before Thanksgiving. You remember you were supposed to come up here. I was gonna fly you up here, and
you said,
yeah,
called her on it.
Yeah, I'm like, I was gonna fly you up here, and I was gonna you were gonna be like the
What
prostitute.
happened, Lori? What happened, Lauren?
You were gonna come to the old folks home, and all the old folks are gonna have their way with you and whatnot, Lauren. You remember that?" And she's like, "Ah."
I remember.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're a big star now, Lauren. I played that on my podcast. It was great. I record all my phone calls from you people, and then she hung up. So she wasn't too happy about that.
Oh my God, that's great. Then hung right up on you. Like, I remember that. Click.
Yep. Just didn't want nothing to do with it after that. In the studio with us now is Oliver Stone, as many people know him, the man behind the mask over there. Oliver, how's things been going with you, dude?
Let's listen to him. Turn it up, man.
He's speaking through guitar. Ah, I see. I understand. Uh-huh.
Good talk.
That was a good talk. Good chat.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Good chat, Oliver.
I am just here because I want to go to that show, dude.
Oh, you want to go to the Bad Monkey show?
I want to go. I was going to buy a ticket, but Rico, my boy, me and him he wants to go, and we want to. I'll do whatever you want me to do to win those tickets.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And you know where that goes. I've already shaved my damn. You want to cut into me? You want to make me bleed? I don't care. But I was at the first show. And I want to be there, and I will always talk about Eric Little, my personal hero on guitar. Rest in peace. The original lead guitarist for Bad Monkey. And so I'm gonna go.
Oh my God.
Look at
the
this.
Limitless.
Look at the Limitless Brain. Oh my God.
Dude, this stuff.
That stuff's amazing.
This is what Limitless Brain will do to you, everybody. That is incredible. Dan, how did you do that? That's just from
You know what I'm saying?
So, Oliver, you want to go to this concert more than
I am going.
More than anything.
Yeah,
More than anything.
I want to go. I was at
Well,
the
you know
first
what?
one.
If
I was
anybody
there.
is deserving to go, that I would say it was you, my friend, because you were at the first one 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
And now, wouldn't this just like complete the whole circle
Full
if you
circle.
got a chance to go?
And
to
I
the
want to
last
do
one?
it to honor
Well,
my
I
late
think that
great
you
guitar
deserve
teacher.
it. I think
Let's
you know
think.
what?
Let's think. How can we get them to win these
What do I
tickets
gotta
though?
do?
I mean,
Who do
because we
Who
can't.
do I got to
just-
prank?
we-
Who do I got?
we
Where do
can't
I
just
got to
give these-
strip naked? What's up, man? I'm ready. What are we doing?
I'm thinking,
The
do we have
prankster,
something
the
here we can
gangster, the
shock him
Oliver is
with? Can
here,
we
man.
shock him? Can
don't
we?
know.
Shock me? Come on. You
Where's
can't
the
do better than
shocker
that.
at?
You know what? Let's make it easy on you there,
easy.
Derek. Why don't you tell me this? Why don't you tell me what was it that made you want to go to that very first show? Was there like, did you know anybody from these bands? Like the very first show 20 years ago when Bad Monkey took the stage, What was it that made you want to go to see these guys?
They had the coolest commercial on KLT, and they did this commercial to promote the show. They played it on KLT a lot, and they just sounded like rock stars, dude. And Eric Little was my guitar teacher, so I knew about the band. And I knew of Dave Weber, the amazing bass player. That guy is probably one of the best bass players in Michigan.
Yeah.
And so I went because we had our own rock stars finally. You know what I mean? This band was gonna be it. Bad Monkey was our rock stars. You know, and Eric Little, like I said, rest in peace, the most phenomenal guitar player I've ever witnessed in like standing from me to you. That dude could play Van Halen like he was mixing a bowl of cereal. You know what I mean? Just amazing.
Okay. Well, now if it's if that's what it's going to be, if it's going to be something like describe the commercial to me. Like bring me to the commercial. Okay, I would like to hear the commercial in my mind. Through
basically, it was
theater
like
of magic. The
Chris,
theater of the mind.
Chris Tangdon, or what's his name?
Tangdon.
Yeah,
Tangdon, yep.
Yeah. He just sounds like a cool dude. So he's like, "Yo, it's the Monkey. We're doing a show at Streeters, the first rock show at Streeters. What's up? You know, y'all gonna show up or what, man? You know, you wanted this, now you got it. We're gonna do this thing, man. Who's gonna be there?" And I was just like, "I'm gonna be there, man. Yeah,
yeah."
You know, and then it was like they packed that place, dude. And
dude, you sound like you would do a really good Rocky impression. Do me a Rocky.
Hey, yo, you know, a Bad Monkey. You gonna bring it or what? Yo, you know, I'm standing here. Hey, yo, I'm standing here right now.
You win the fucking tickets.
Bad Monkey.
That was it right there.
Yeah.
We'll have to give
That's
it to
it.
Derek.
Come on.
That was
I don't have
it.
to
That
go
was it.
jump on a cop and beat it, take his gun. Nothing.
No, that was it.
I don't know.
Shave my
there's
eyebrows
more?
off.
There's more, Nate, you think?
Well, you know, Tony just had a great idea.
What did
Tony Bruce, shut the hell up, buddy.
If you're watching the show right now,
He couldn't understand how you couldn't find the fucking studio. You're like,
Dude.
you've been there several times.
I forgot my glasses.
Tony had this wonderful
What
idea
did Tony say?
to put a Sharpie a mustache onto his face.
Do it.
Sharpie a mustache on
Hey,
his
how about a
face?
mustache on my butt?
I don't think I want a mustache on your butt.
No.
Didn't you just sing a song about being
tramp
gay?
stamp, a little mustache on my. How about that, Tony? Tony's down for that.
Okay, wait
Who
a
wants
minute.
it? No, okay. Here we go.
Let's let's draw a nose above your butt crack so we can drive that nose crazy.
Anything to get Nate closer to my butt crack, I'm down.
Get this thing going, dude.
Oh, you give me the Doc Holliday. You smell like cigarettes. Cigarettes and what'd you have for dinner?
Let's see this. Let's see.
Tostitos? Yeah. Hey, yo, you coming to the Bad Monkey show?
Show the camera up there.
What do you think? Hey,
get right up to it. Get right up there. Show it to him.
Yo, Facebook, you coming to Bad Monkey or what? You coming to Bad Monkey? What's up? The monkey's back, man. The monkey's back. You better come see the monkey. Yo, you're in Michigan. You got balls? Hey, yo, I'm standing there. I'll be standing there, too, with Bad Monkey. That's where I'll be.
Yo,
that was great.
Yo, I'm standing right here. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't heard no bell.
We got Sylvester himself in here.
Ding, Bad Monkey. Ding,
You're nailing it. You're nailing it, dude. Okay, well,
you won the tickets.
You've won
Congratulations,
the tickets,
Derek. You are going to see Bad Monkey. Bad
You
Monkey,
and Rico
and
are going.
Sarcasm.
I dated Ida for like a minute and a half.
What?
Yes, I did. Ida.
Wow.
Before she met the Masterful Burger franchise guy.
I can't look at him just like seriously with his fucking mustache.
I came out to see Ida play with Peril. She took me to a Peril show and tried to get me drunk and take advantage of me, but it didn't work.
God! What?
Yeah, it was
really?
back in the day, man.
Wow.
Ida was wild. I met Ida from Evershine. I met Ida at open mic night. She comes up to me. She goes, "Hey, I got a sitter. Do you mind if I take your slot?" And I'm like, "Okay." She's this little tiny girl, right? So I say, "Fine." So then I'm number 3 slot. The Project Mayhem was number 3. Basement Face, Ida's band, was number 10. So I'm like, damn it. So then she gets up there and she does Rooster perfectly. And then she does Disturbed. Ooh, ah! She's slinging her hair on. I'm like, you're freaking me out, bitch. You know, that's how I met Ida, was at open mic night. She's like, hey, can I take your spot? I got kids. And I'm like, man, sure, whatever you want, baby. You do whatever you want. You know, and then we became friends after. I booked her on some shows at Union Street, and I gave her like 3 shots. Because
tried to get her drunk.
Yeah, of course.
Oh God.
Yeah. Evershine is great. Her and Dan are awesome.
So there you go, man. That's awesome.
And
so they're going to be there
too.
And Scargasm, and we watched an awesome video of them tonight, and they were doing the MMA video.
Yeah,
that was a few years old, but you know what? Music never loses its luster, even after some time goes by. Man, I can still watch Nirvana videos from back in the day, and it's kind of funny that you mentioned that. South of the Straits is, you know what? We're the new MTV. We're bringing the music video back.
Yep. Damn right, dude.
We're
That is exactly
back,
what
guys.
we're doing. We are bringing back music videos. What we are going to do now, I think that with this whole format that we have here on YouTube is we are going to be. If you're a band out there, you already have a music video that's created, produced, and all that stuff, and you want a little bit more exposure with it, send it to us. Send us the link or whatever, and we'll play it on our show, man. That's the way to do it. I think.
Yeah, that's it.
That's one of those things that has been like kind of forgotten over the time is the music videos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I loved music videos when I was a kid.
Everybody's got the capabilities to make videos now. Everyone's got a camera on their phone and everything,
right.
And everyone's making videos. So let's feature those videos.
Yeah,
even if it's a low budget video. I mean, even if it's not the best video in the world. I mean, Graves Crossing had a horrible video one time. But we played that video, man. Like we're down to play videos. We love the music. We love the music, whether the video's shit or not.
Right.
Put the video out there, man.
We want to put your music out there and get you exposed a little bit more. I mean, that's our main focus on this show.
Right.
So
it doesn't have to be the best video in the world.
No,
just get your camera out, man. Videotape your guys' jam night where you're jamming, and then edit the real studio song in over top of it.
Right.
Boom.
Right.
You got a video. You're out. We're playing it. It's just like that, man.
You know what? We are going to play another video too after we get done with this phone call, Dan. We are going to be calling Ted Bounty from the Ted Bounty and the Bounty Hunters right now. We're going to give him a ring.
Give him a ring.
He's at a dinner with his family right now. So,
cool. Interrupt that shit.
Yeah.
Hello,
is this Ted?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Ted, what's going on, brother?
Awesome.
Hey,
how's dinner, bud?
How's dinner?
What you eating?
Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. How's dinner going right now?
Oh, dinner's great. Had some roast beef.
Nice.
Oh, roast beef. Close to the Christmas season.
Roast beef at the Christmas feast.
That's right. It's a roast beef to the Christmas feast, man. That's great. Well, hey, Ted. You know what? A person who watches our show and follows us on Facebook as well. Recently, I put out a line on our Facebook feed there, asking what band should we feature next. And Keith Stanley. If you know Keith Stanley, you got to give him credit because he's the one that said that we should contact you and get you on tonight.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Appreciate you, Keith.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're not friends with him, right? You guys, you could be buddies though.
That's right.
Well,
it
Ted,
sounds like we're buddies now.
Yeah. Just bring everybody up to speed as to what kind of music that Ted and the Bounty Hunters do here. You guys are kind of like you got some bluegrass, some country, some rock, some funk, some jazz, folk music, a little bit of reggae, a little bit of everything all mixed into one, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Anything that's roots oriented. So,
okay.
We like to play a lot of things, so we just play what we like.
Nice. Now, I noticed that you also are playing with Don Julin, as he plays along with you quite a bit with his mandolin.
Yeah, he was out. We had our lead guitar player that was with us ended up moving to California for a bit, and we were in need, so Don stepped up to the plate and filled that need for us in last fall and winter.
Very cool. And now, where are you guys coming from? Where is the Ted Bounty and the Bounty Hunters? Where are you guys based out of? I've been stalking you as much as possible, but I haven't found out where you guys are from.
Well, I'm from deep in the heart of Manistee County here,
okay.
In the backwoods.
All right.
And the band itself is sort of like a semi-revolving cast of characters. I just my philosophy is like I book the gig first and I hire the band later.
Okay.
So I've got Abe Kurzer from Smokin' Dobro Lately. He's probably
if I could say that there's a main fixture in the band besides myself, it's definitely him.
Okay. And who else you got in the band there? Because I mean, it's not just you and him and Don. I mean, who else do you got? Who else do you got to say is definitely putting it out there and helping you out to get the bounty hunters noticed a little bit more?
Yeah, recently we've last few gigs we've been playing with Will Harris on the drums, and then had Stu Ford on the bass in one of the songs I sent you, I think, and. Let's see here. We had Lewis Rudner. He came all the way from Canada. He was an old friend from Michigan State University. It's actually funny because in that last video, Jake Allen's last song, he had the lead guitar player there. That was Eldon Kelly. That was actually like when I first started getting serious about like songwriting and guitar playing. I got lessons from Eldon.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow, small world, huh?
And Dave Weber sold me my first bass when I was like 14, too. So.
Holy shit, man. That's like a family reunion here tonight.
It is. Yeah.
Well, that's great, man. Now, how long have you been playing in the music industry, I would have to say, I mean, how did you get your start in doing this all?
Yeah, so basically, other than tinkering around with, some metal music and stuff like that, in college, I started just hanging out with all the jazz cats there, and started rooming with them and just sort of immersing myself in it. And before I knew it, people like Jim Alfredson from Organismo and stuff like that were having jam sessions and hauling me out there, and really got started sort of in the Lansing area. And then from there, I actually sort of stopped playing music after that because I graduated college, went down to Detroit, started chasing money and all that, and for like 2-3 years or something, I really just sort of put it down, and it's like the most depressing era of my life that's ever happened. So
Fuck work. Yeah.
I decided I'm not doing that again, so I moved back up here, started playing some gigs around here, and then recently last year I got the opportunity to go down to Nashville and study the art of songwriting with Judy Stakey. She's former VP of creative at Warner Chappell or Warner Brothers Music. She worked with Sheryl Crow and Katy Perry and stuff like that. So I went down there and learned a lot more about songwriting from her, and been writing songs have been getting better and better each time I write one. So
I think that's incredible.
That's kind of where we're at now.
You've got such a background in music, like you're all over the place, like metal to now you're in country music, country hip, country and bluegrass and reggae and everything like that. I mean, do you think that that's kind of like the core thing that helped to create this band, is that you took a little piece of everything that you did over your life to put into this band?
Yeah, absolutely. My music is definitely a direct reflection of my musical life, which is pretty cool. And, being able to actually put that into words with the songwriting now is actually a sort of another element that's coming in. So it's, my music is it's like a mirror at all times. It's just reflecting back to me what my life was like when I wrote that song, or when we performed that song at this gig and stuff like that. So
nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very, very, very therapeutic in that way for me.
Now, are you mainly playing a lot of gigs down in the Manistee area? Is that where people can check you out right now live?
We just played our last gig, or I just played last solo gig for the year. We're working on we play all over, so all over Michigan. We're looking to sort of branch out to some more areas across the United States. And we're actually in the process of, finding some investors for an album so we can, have something to sell when we're out on the road. So,
cool.
But yeah, right now we're putting our schedule together for 2019. So, basically, if anybody wants to, if there's any, folks that have some venues, we do house shows, private parties, we do gigs, festivals, things like that. So
right on.
now's the time to contact us. Because we still got some dates open.
2019 is right around the corner, so the bounty hunters are out there looking for the next bounty.
Oh yeah, we're hunting that bounty.
Nice. I noticed that also, like, you can be found on SoundCloud and whatnot. That is that probably the best spot for people to be listening to your music right now?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff from actually like a lot of different eras of just sort of my music there. But so I guess for the most current stuff, they can they can check out either our website, www.tedbounty.com/press. We'll get them to our EPK, and that's got everything all in one place. It's got the SoundCloud, it's got the YouTube videos, it's got everything. So that's a great spot. It's also got links to our social media there, so you can click there. But also Facebook.com. I'll post a new song on there every once in a while.
Okay. All right, nice. And I've got all those links, folks. If anybody wants to, I'm not saying if you want to, go check them out. Okay, right. They're down below in the description. I've got all the links available so that you can check them out down there. It seems like you do a lot of live shows. Is that mainly what it is? Have you not gotten into the studio yet for a particular reason, or do you have some stuff that is studio done?
I have some like solo recordings, just to send out to publishers to try and get my songs published. Mm-hmm. But in terms of like band recordings, something produced, no, we have not gotten in the studio yet. That's
okay.
kind of our next move in terms of other than booking festivals and stuff like that. That's kind of the next big move. But funding is the hurdle there that we're trying to, we want to make sure we make it good. So.
Right. Yeah. Do you have like a particular studio that you have in mind that you're kind of eyeballing to go and produce that next CD?
I've been talking to a couple folks throughout the years about it, and recently, I think one of the most recent conversations I had was with Jim Alfredson. That was a couple months ago. And he actually he helped me out with I put in there's a Neil Young competition. It's called Cover an American Classic, mm-hmm. And the song is Wayfaring Stranger. That's actually that is a studio. It was filmed in at Jim Alfredson's studio over there. But I think he was talking about renting out maybe Glenn Brown's space, if I remember correctly. Okay. I think that's the same place that Billy Strings recorded his album.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing too, is that Billy Strings, he's a buddy of Don Julin. I mean, you guys are just like, you got to be like right around the corner from seeing Billy Strings every now and then, huh?
That's actually, he was just in Manistee a couple weeks ago.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's at the Ramsdale. It's a great show.
Oh, wow, man. Well, yeah, you got to, now, tell Don next time that Billy's around, be like, hey, dude, why don't you get me and the bounty hunters up there, too? We could,
yeah.
We could start.
Well, Don doesn't, I don't know if Don does a lot of work with them anymore.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. You know what? I met Billy, actually, years ago on radio. He came in with Don Julin to the radio station, and I was amazed. I was blown away by that guy's voice. Like, when he started singing, I was like, holy shit. Like, that guy's, he's got like an old school sounding voice, and his guitar playing is incredible too, but his voice alone just kind of, I was blown away by it, man.
Yeah, plus he's like a really cool dude too. I got the opportunity I played with Brother James. I was on mandolin and harmonica with Brother James at Oxyville this year, and so backstage with Billy and Royal and Jared and Billy Failing and all those cats just hanging out, the Green Sky Boys, and just doing what musicians do backstage. I actually met Glenn Brown there then too. It was a fun summer.
That's cool, man.
And Hoxyville was amazing.
It sounds like the music industry has been treating you well, and you're going to keep on doing it, man. You know what? I don't want to take up too much of your time there, Ted. I got to say, I'm looking forward to playing this next video of yours right now. We have the video, A Cellar Door, that we're going to play that is actually featuring Don Julin in this. Do you have a background story for this song at all?
Yeah, actually, that's so that song is sort of about. Let me see. That song, Cellar Doors, like there's a. You ever see that movie Donnie Darko?
Yes, I have with Gyllenhaal.
Yep, and they talk about so there's I forget who the linguist was, but this famous linguist said of all the phrases in the English language, cellar door is the most beautiful. So
yeah.
So this song's about just kind of growing up in the Udall Hills, which is I live like down at the bottom of Udall Hills, in between there and Hopper Swamp, kind of in the backwoods of Manistee County, and it's sort of about just growing up, growing up there, being sort of a young guy in that area, and there's also some references to the wine cellar and all that there. So that's the backstory behind that. So I mean, it's basically the most beautiful place I can think of. So
okay, all right, man. Hey, that works for me. That works for me, and it works for the viewers too, man. And they're gonna check out your video right now. Ted Bounty of and the Bounty Hunters right here, buddy. Oh yes, Derek. Oliver Stone wanted to know: are you a bounty hunter?
Am I absolutely?
Yeah. All right. It has been answered.
Bounty hunter.
He's better than Dog.
Well, no, nothing like that. I just, my philosophy is abundance in life, so I'm always hunting for abundance, and another word for abundance is bounty, conveniently.
Wow, so he really is a bounty hunter.
Yeah, this guy really is a bounty hunter.
Dude, it was a joke question.
It was a joke question from Derek, but it's he really is, dude. All right, well, Ted, you tell the family that we said hi, and we're gonna play your song right now, man.
Well, hey, thanks a bunch, Nate, for having me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you take care, and we will talk between now and then, because I like to stay in contact with all my my folks that we like to feature on this show, man. Because I figure we're building our own little Northern Michigan type of a network, I mean, by staying in contact and by promoting each other, by telling each other to subscribe to each other's YouTubes and all the other crap, I mean, we're working together here. That's the way that you got to do things if you're gonna make it anywhere. That's the way that I see it.
Absolutely.
All right, bro.
Sounds like a great plan.
All right, Ted. Well, you take care, man, and you have a good night.
All right, you too, brother.
All right, have a good one, man.
All right.
There you go. There's Ted, the bounty, Ted Bounty Hunter, Ted.
You almost said Ted Bundy.
I almost said Ted Bundy.
You almost said it, man.
Love and
no, not that. Yeah,
that's Al. That's
Al Bundy. That's Al Bundy. Yeah, Ted Bundy's a different one.
Yeah, Ted Bundy's a little different.
Little different.
Here you go, everybody.
Chop your fucking balls off.
Here's Ted Bounty and the Bounty Hunters right here with Cellar Door on the South of the Straits show. And coming up after that, we're going to be hanging out with Mr. Marcus as well as Rico and Oliver Stone. I got it. Oliver Stone. He's got a mustache now.
It's legal now. Woo!
Just came down from to shine my shoes and pay my bills. There's no gold in the Udall hillside. Show is like nice natural. Walking through the forest, no water, got my hands on. Could only tell through the silence I was sagged on. Came across a peculiar doorway, opening up a familiar fat lane. I'm staring through the sun doorway. The great green wood drawn in vibration. I'm looking through the sun doorway. If I don't go now, I'll lose my patience. should have a peace of mind.
guess it's that time, isn't it? We gotta switch back to this. Hey, everybody, Sideshow Nate and not Dan Strait. We don't have Dan Strait in here anymore. Everybody, we have now we have Mr. Marcus, who is sitting across from me.
Yeah, why'd you tell him that? You should have just, you know.
Oh, look at Dan! Look at Dan changed. Look at this guy! Holy shit! Oh wow! He's a completely different man all of a sudden.
Yeah, dude, we got to do it like they did on Roseanne and just act like nothing happened.
Like nothing.
Just Becky enters the room and this is the girl from Scrubs now. Okay.
Mr. Marcus, tell me, how's everything going in the world of Mr. Marcus land? How's New Letter Media been doing? How's your life been going? I noticed that on Facebook recently you said you have a multitude of clothes in your house that you've been doing laundry with. You've been doing some laundry lately?
Oh, you were looking at my post.
You do.
No,
yeah.
I was just, the wife and I were just talking about it, that like it's starting to seem like just moving to a nudist colony
would be easier.
Just so much more attractive at this point. Like it's like we have these kids and they wear clothes every day.
Right, right.
Everybody that lives in our house, we wear clothes every day.
Nobody told you that was going to happen when you had kids, did
they?
Yeah. You were like, just have kids and they'll wear diapers forever.
They're going to wear clothes and you're going to have to wash them every single day.
Right.
But I don't know if you noticed the second half of that post.
No. Oh, what was it? Wait, it was something about something. I forget.
Well, at first I asked if anybody else looks at their laundry piles and decides that, becoming a nudist might be better.
Right.
But the other was like, I just can't figure out why TJ Maxx has groceries now.
What? Really? Like food? Like you can get food at TJ Maxx?
Yeah, but they still don't have men's shoes,
right, yeah. Don't have no men's shoes, but you got groceries available.
Yeah.
What's up with TJ Maxx? It's like I want to see shoes at Aldi's. Maybe Aldi's could really capitalize on this thing,
Yeah,
I mean,
Save a Lot corners the men's shoes.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I wanted to say, too, we had, I wanted to go to this show last night. Mark, did you hear about this show? There was a show at Studio Anatomy.
Yeah, Oro and Hail Your Highness.
Yeah, we had been promoting it for the past month.
Of course.
Really,
I wasn't gonna miss it.
Yeah, we had tried to get in contact with Lokella. We couldn't get in contact with them. They were a little bit too busy. But we had Oro in here a couple weeks back. Was it last week?
Yeah.
Was it last week?
I think it was just last week. You had Oro on.
Know. There's so many of them that come in and out of these doors. But last week we had Oro in, and we also had Aurelius. That was another band that was on there. Dane DeRochia's band.
What? Dane's got another band?
Yeah, Aurelius.
Great.
Yeah. And they opened up the whole gig, but also Hail Your Highness is my daughter likes to call them Hail My Highness. That's I just kid understand.
Yeah,
that's the way that she understands things. But
well, they should Hail My Highness.
Yeah. Hail My Highness, or Hail Your Highness, Lokella, and Aurelius and Oro had a big show last night. I guess that Jeremy Fall made it down there. Said it was a great time. And I saw a lot of people that were posting about it on Facebook, but I haven't seen that much like video or anything like that. I'd like to know what the turnout was there. Like how many people were showing up down there, because Studio Anatomy, that little place, I mean, you get 50 people in there and it's full. That place is.
No, they can hold quite a bit. I mean,
can they? Yeah.
Maybe twice that, but you want to make it a party. They got a good little event space down there.
And I you know what? I was kind of bummed out too. We tried to get in contact, and we're gonna have to figure this out. I'll call people out, motherfucker. Yeah, serious. I tried getting in contact with Jesse and Nicole from Hail Your Highness, my daughter. Hail Your Highness. I tried to get in contact with them to see if they could come on the show, just chat for about 5-10 minutes, because we've been promoting these guys for well over a year now. I mean, since I found out that Hail Your Highness exists out in the world, I was like, oh my gosh, I just love their music.
They're great,
incredibly talented girls.
But you do understand sometimes, much like athletes, band members are superstitious.
Yeah.
And I mean, they did come on this show once, and you blew up her amp, and so
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I mean, it was a combination of different factors that went into that. You
don't want to send Phantom Power to A tube dam.
A tube dam. No,
I guess
yeah,
so.
we learned that. But Jessie did get back in contact with me. She did say that Facebook wasn't the spot to talk to them right now. They were kind of getting a little bit too busy with all that stuff. And Facebook doesn't
Snapchat, Instagram?
No.
Okay.
See, Facebook's not giving the messages to them that it should be. Like when somebody sends a message, they're not getting a notification. I guess
Okay.
That's what a lot of people are saying nowadays, anyways, too.
Yeah.
But they said to contact their management agency.
Oh.
I got management
Oh,
agency.
dude, they put another level between you and the artist.
Exactly.
Well, sometimes they gotta do that, because they're not gonna say no when they gotta say no.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want to be friends, but they also
I do too. Yeah.
They also have a business to run, and so if you're trying to contact them about business and speak to their manager.
That's what happened. I got managered. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Good for them, man. That shows growth.
It is awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's a great thing. If you're a band out there and you're able to get a manager and all that stuff, somebody to take care of all the hard talking betweens of, events and venues and all that shit, I mean, that's awesome. But they shut us down instantly. They were just like, no, they are too busy right now. Hell, Your Highness is too busy for radio or podcast interviews.
Can't even do a phone call.
Not even a phone call. Just call, I mean, it was just a 5 to 10 minute chat. I mean
even Brother James called in,
Yeah, Brother James had it in.
It's a busy group.
We had, who do we have on tonight? We had Jake Allen, I mean, this guy's he just got off of a worldwide tour. He's playing next to the Accidentals right now. I mean, he's rocking. He's going to NAMM. He's going to the NAMM Awards.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's making moves. He had 15 minutes of his time. We got to talk to that management company. We got to talk to them and manage. I love Hail Your Highness. I
was about to just say, bottom line, we love Hail Your Highness.
Yes, yeah.
We can't stay mad at them.
No, I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them in any way whatsoever. I love those girls so much. I love their music. I think they're incredible. They're the way that they put things together for just two people, to get up on stage like they do and make the sound that they have for a live show. It's amazing. But that management gonna have to have a little chat with that guy off the air. I think one of these days.
Oh, you weren't able to. The management was unresponsive.
No, they responded through email, but
okay.
I mean, they did get back to me, but I'm gonna have to have a little chat with them.
Oh.
So yeah. Anyways,
yeah.
Oliver Stone. Okay, yeah, Oliver Stone left too, as you can see. He took off. He is no longer in the studio. He was right over here.
I only saw him for a moment.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not surprised by the freaky Jason mask. But
right?
Was that a real mustache? What was that? what was going on his face?
He wanted to go to that show. He wanted to go to that the last show at Streeters Ground Zero.
Okay.
He wanted to go to that on the 15th. I remind everybody too. You can still get tickets for this. You got to purchase them though. We're not giving away any more tickets. But he wanted to go to that show really bad, and so he said he'd do anything. And Tony Bruce on here, he said take this Sharpie right here and draw a mustache on his face.
Yeah,
so
that's a blue mustache on his face?
Yes, he's got a blue mustache on his face now.
Wow.
I'm a dick.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm show me your dick.
Yeah.
That is this week's.
People do goofy things, man.
Yeah, no, for anything.
It's like some people, they're at a sporting event and they come out. The dude comes out with the T-shirt cannon. They're all like elbowing old ladies and little kids and just to get a T-shirt. And it's like, dude, it's like, go down to the gift shop. Spend $20, get yourself a shirt, man.
Right, yeah.
Be a gentleman.
Yeah, no.
Other people do weird shit like shave off their eyebrow on their on their own show, like
And I shaved off my eyebrow for somebody else to win the tickets. I mean, that was the worst part.
To each his own, I guess. You shaved off your eyebrow so that somebody else would win it?
Yeah. It wasn't so I could fucking win the tickets. I'm not winning any tickets here. I mean,
but what?
I was the one giving them away. I mean,
what did you get out of this eyebrow situation? Because you have to live with that for weeks now.
Yeah, it's 60 days is what it takes roughly for eyebrow.
60 days
for eyebrow hair to grow back in. That's what I discovered after I did it.
Man.
Yeah.
I'd go to a salon right quick and learn how to kind of touch that up on my own. And if you ever need any, I have plenty to go around. And my offspring does too. You know? So Caden, myself, my nephew Charlie, we all got the eyebrows, man.
You know what? I never thought about that. I could just start shaving Mark, and I'll just take some of his hair. Yeah, that's.
You could actually. I've never thought that I would be trimming here and kind of putting it up top because.
Yeah, that's true. You've got the Chrome Dome going now quite a bit, don't
Chrome
you?
Depot.
Chrome Depot. So, Mark, I wanted to ask you, too. I see Jeremy has said that Nikki's got her own solo stuff. I got to check out that stuff then, man. I didn't know that Nikki's got her own solo stuff. I got to look into that.
Is it Hale or the Highness?
That's the Highness, I believe. I think. I think Hale is the first one. Jesse's the Hale, and then...
no, there's the Heine.
That's the Highness. But I'm going to have to check out some Nikki stuff. I know that she's a photographer. She does great photography.
Really?
Yeah, she does incredible photography. And so maybe that's what she's been doing. You know, I don't know. And I know Jessie, she's a reporter. She does a lot of reporting for, she's like a freelance type of a reporter.
Yeah, that's good. Whatever keeps them in the studio and keeps her craft sharp because, too often I think, I guess there's two different schools of thought. But to me, I always feel like when you... just do the one thing. Not like you get complacent, but like you don't have anything to draw from.
Right.
Yep. You know what I mean? And when you start getting any level of success or notoriety with one craft, it's almost like you got to start adapting something else just so you have that other outlet.
Get yourself out of that box that you're stuck in so that you can, because I do that a lot myself where I get stuck in a like a little creative world where I'll only focus on one thing. And if I don't move myself out of that, I'm not going to be able to do that one thing.
Yeah.
You know, like I can't focus on both of them at the same time.
Well, because you allow one of them to become work and then that's not good.
Right.
I don't think so, But it's always funny that if you have somebody who does one thing professionally and everybody like really respects this person for doing that, it's funny to learn the other thing that they may be into.
Right.
That they're like actually secretly more passionate about and really want you to respect. You know?
Right. And you know what? Also, speaking of finding out what somebody else is kind of into, next week, everybody, people have been wondering who our special guest is that's coming into the studio, Mark, and I don't even know if you're aware of this or not, but next week, I have been teasing on the Facebooks there. I got a little photo that's out there with a dude with a microphone in his hand, and he's talking, and I had said that it's going to be a very well-known morning show host here that everybody listens to every single morning on their radios in their cars or even sitting at the office or wherever the hell it may be. People are wondering who it's going to be. And I've had people ask me, somebody said that it was going to be Fenster. Fuck no, it's not going to be Fenster. It's not him. People think it could be Cartman. Nope, it's not going to be Cartman. I'll tell you right now who it is. It's Ron Pritchard from Z93.
Ron Pritchard
From Z93 will be coming into the studio here at New Leonard Media and sitting down and telling us the whole ins and outs of it.
Ron and Raymer.
Yeah, Ron and Raymer. Yeah. Ron and Raymer in the mornings. Yep.
Of course, I answered the nearly impossible question of the day once recently.
Oh, you did?
Oh, it was a big deal to me.
Really? No kidding.
Yeah, not to take away from your Ron introduction here, but
no, go for it.
I was so excited that like finally here I am. I'm on the radio. I got the answer.
You're on the radio, Mark?
I'm on the radio.
Did you get nervous?
The answer. No, of course not. No. who are we talking about? The only thing that I was nervous about. Well, this is a separate story. I'll get into that in a moment. But dude, the answer was Aaliyah and More Than a Woman, but he had me at, she died at a plane crash. I was like, oh man, he's going to mention my girl, and then played the little second clip. But my point is, I got my, their little free lunch at Fogarelli's, which was very tasty. It was great. But they, none of my friends heard it.
Oh, really?
That's my whole point. Is
that was like,
all these years of like, hey man, I'm called into the radio. I won. Nobody heard it.
Doesn't that kind of suck? Like you were actually exposing the Mr. Mark Wilson on the radio
and my obscure facts that I have in my head.
Right. Yeah, all the things that the knowledge that no one passes on.
Ron and I, we talked about my crush on Aaliyah. It's just,
oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, Ron Pritchard is going to be in the studio, and we're going to be finding out like his history in radio, what got him into radio. We will be asking him, what does he do away from radio? Does he ever have like that off time where he's like, he's not Ron Pritchard on the radio, he's just Ron Pritchard on the couch or something? Or is he Ron Pritchard going out and going for walks? Or what is his hobbies that he does besides just radio? Because I know for a fact that when you get into radio is your life. Like that's a lifetime type of a thing.
Because what the folks at home don't know is me, how I sound right now, and how I'm talking. This is Mark all the time.
Yeah,
this is who I am.
Yeah.
And then this Nate voice that we have right now. That's you all the time.
Me all the time.
You walk into the house. You're like, hey,
how
Sideshow
you
Nate.
doing? What do you want to eat? You want to eat some food?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Hey, what's on TV tonight? Woo! Yep, that's the way that it is. Ask my girlfriend; she'll tell you. It's a madhouse. But we will have Ron in here. Also, Midwest Skies is going to be on. The band Midwest Skies, they just did a big gig last night with ODP. They're going to be on with us, and who knows what else? I'm always open to listen to what the viewers out there would like to see too. If you guys have a particular band or anything like that, you'd like to contact us and tell us about it, go right ahead. Yeah, don't be shy.
Yeah, actually, please do, because that's
how they get exposed.
Yeah, you got some friends who got some good stuff and might not know how to network yet. You hear about this show, reach out.
Yeah, reach out and tell them about it. Reach out and touch Faith. Give them my phone number.
Hey, I know Faith, and she's a good woman.
you gotta
watch your
have
mouth.
Faith. Also, a reminder to everybody, it is the closing time of the show. We do produce podcasts here. If you want to produce your own podcast or anything like that, contact Aberkey Productions today. It's my own business. Professional podcast production. We can help you create your own thing. Get your message out there. If you're somebody who just likes to study the stars, even if it's something like that, you want to create a podcast about the stars, we can do that. We can help you with that. Maybe you want to talk about dog food. I mean, bring it in. We'll make a podcast about dog food. Why not? I mean, it'd be something different. But yeah, contact us today at 231-534-4909 or send us an email at southofthestraits@gmail.com. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Check out all of the links to the videos that we played today down in the description below. Go subscribe to those channels too. That's we're trying to work together to make things happen here, folks. So do it.
The local astronomy club are some pretty cool people, and they might actually be serious about doing a podcast. So you sounded more serious about the dog food podcast than actually the stars, when the stars is actually some fascinating stuff.
Maybe the stars will align just right for the dog food folks too.
So is dog food too.
Yeah. I want to remind everybody too that if you are suffering from an addiction or anything like that, you need some help to get off of that addiction, and maybe it's a loved one of yours who is suffering from an addiction. Contact us, and we will help point you in the right direction. It's a tough world out there, and you don't want to lose it all from some substance that's just going to sit there and ruin your life, dude. I mean, hey, I can speak from my own experiences. Okay, I can admit that I was an addict of alcohol for many years, and I'm grateful every single day for being off of it. I think that other people, I'm not sitting here fucking preaching, but I think that it's something that people should be aware of, that it is it can ruin lives, and it can ruin your own life. It harms everybody around you when you get too far into that stuff.
Hey, and with that said, I voted in favor of Prop 1, and
nice.
And
smoking the herbs.
Yeah. But I still want to remind people that you still need to be responsible with that.
Right.
Right. And that that is positive as I've been about it. It still is something that you can
you can get too you can imbibe a little bit too much sometimes.
But I was excited to announce on the 6th when it went into effect that 15 years ago, 3 months and 1 day, I had been convicted of felony marijuana possession and delivery.
Really? Yeah.
And that 2 years and a month ago, I had successfully petitioned the court to have that set aside and expunged from my record, which I'm very proud of.
Nice.
But however, I'm more proud to see that nobody else is going to suffer those frivolous consequences anymore. You know.
Yeah. Well, all right, Mark. It's time to wrap it up for the night. You want to say goodbye to anybody that you love right here? You want to say goodbye to somebody?
I love all you.
I love all of you.
We're here for you.
I love you, baby. I love you.
Man, he's
take care, everybody. Make sure.
End the show with a bang.
Like I said, make sure you check out all the videos in the description below. And just follow the Michigan music scene, man. Keep it going.
The podcast, you got to listen with your papa. The podcast, got to listen with your daughter. Turn the volume up and then listen a little harder. The podcast, gonna make the booty jiggle. The podcast, gonna make the people giggle. The podcast, yeah, we sending out the signal. Original music, yeah, we'll write a little jingle. We realize that we want to start a fire. Michigan music scene, taking it higher. Listen to the podcast, make it wiser. Shine so bright that you're gonna need a visor. South of the Straits, south of the Straits, south of the Straits. Now, south of the Straits, south of the Straits. Now, south of the Straits, south of the Straits. Now, every Sunday, gonna listen to the podcast.
South of the Straits now. Yeah, south of the Straits now. South of the Straits now. 729, better listen every Sunday.